Y'all, can you hear me? What happened? Yeah, no, it definitely got disconnected because now everybody. Okay, cool. My bad, bro. I don't know what happened. I must have, like, actually, the weather's been pretty spotty today. But the power, I don't think, flickered, so. I don't really know. We back? And we back. Ooh! Ooh! That shit is gonna piss me off, bro. Give me a second. And then we're doing the pendulum. Okay, for the last time, thank you. Come up with 5 yes or no questions for yourself. Don't put them in the chat. I don't know what they are. We're going to swing this pendulum around in 60 seconds, but I need to blow my nose and wash my hands, and then we will get to it. Please, I don't want to know your questions. Yes or no, this or that, left or right. You pick each side. We will establish the sides, and then we will get our answers in the next 60 seconds. ASMR, drinking water. It's fun. I don't necessarily condone plastic bottles, but when you're just like in those situations where you live somewhere and they know that the tap water has lead in it, and the city don't do anything about it, even though they're the ones that told you that it was there. It's weird, right? Sometimes you just gotta drink the bottled water while you search for your best answer, best solution to that problem. Crazy world we live in. Y'all, listen. Okay, it's funny because I was sitting here and I feel like the message I heard was I don't want to be selfish at all. Okay. One thing my Gemini partner taught me is that when you use not and don't and stuff like that, we have different feelings on words like never or negative, because I think there are situations in which those are appropriate, and he just feels any negative words are like not good. Different vibes, right? But we both mutually agree to skip the don'ts or whatever. Um, because if you're like, well, I don't really want that, it's kind of like saying you do. Because rather than saying what it is that you do want, you're talking about what you supposedly don't want. What's the point of that? That's really not productive. Why are you talking about it then? Oh, I don't want that person. So who do you want? I don't know. Yes, you do. Right? That kind of energy. So, to catch that speed, what I'm hearing is I don't want to be selfish. Listen, in a way, you do want to be selfish. And in a way, you should be selfish. Because here's the thing, this is what Sagittarius energy taught me. Sages are borderline a little bit narcissistic at times, right? But it's because they put themselves first. They are still very humanitarian, want to do what's best for most people, very big, greater good, super deep and philosophical, cold but warm and loving, you know? And everybody knows them for their cutthroat tongue, but they would never like open up to people they don't know, you know? So it's like they're showing who they truly are, and they are masculine energy, they're mutable energy. That's like, I almost said deranged masculine, but it's like chaotic masculine, right? But the thing about being selfish and putting yourself first is like if everybody did that, we'd all be taking care of ourselves and be able to take care of each other. It's very ironic that you say you're not wrong, because you're basically disagreeing with me, because what I'm saying, you'd be implying that I am wrong. And maybe I am, because you're probably the one thinking, I don't want to be selfish, but you should put yourself first. Everyone should put themselves first. And then we could talk about how it affects the people around us and see if we can come up with a compromise. If that makes sense. Right? So it's like all about the diplomacy of the thing. And that's super also Sagittarius energy is very studious, very professional. Somehow, like with their like raunchy mouths and annoyingly go-getter attitudes, they like somehow also hold it down professionally in like the craziest way, where you wouldn't even think of them in a suit, but they could do it all day. Like Sagittarian energy is definitely a vibe. The closer we get to Sagittarius season, especially because it's like they're like, we're the next mutable, you know, the more strong that vibe comes on. And I remember I was super excited to be creative last Sag season, but I just sat and was thinking most of the time, and it's like that's also very Sag energy, is to look deeper within and to look for deeper reasons. If you want something so badly and the only thing stopping you from getting it is the fact that someone else doesn't want you to have it, it's time for you to put yourself first and go after what it is that you wanted. Okay? Because, listen, I don't want to condone something as severe as breaking up a marriage, because you can never break up a marriage that's not already broken. It's a horrible example, but if someone's like married and you're just like thinking about them way too much, super crushing on them, you still gotta shoot your shot and tell them. You cannot just have this awkward, high tension, secretive, pour your energy into. You need the rejection, quite honestly, right? Same with the job. If you're a little bit too into the job and you're like, I'm studying it too much, I'm too focused on it, like I've been doing all my research, I tailor made my, oh my God, it's so late, oh, but you don't work tomorrow, hey. Another mutable Gemini man in the building. We love it. We love it. If you're too fixated on the job or too fixated on your health, you'll start to see things wrong, you know. But if you just address it up front, like it won't feel so bad. It won't be as intense, right? no matter what it is. If you just apply for the job instead of like researching exactly how everyone got the job, who works there, and like, okay, I gotta make sure my cover letter is this and that. No, just be yourself. Apply for the job while the opening is still there. Don't wait and perfect the damn resume. Just put it in, do it. It's good to be orderly. It's good to be organized. It's Virgo season. Lean into that studious effect, but at the same time, try not to sleep on shit because you're too focused on the outcome or preparing for the role or research, right? Just go. Just go. You know? Pendulum, think of a yes or no question. Okay? If it's not a yes or no question, decide what yes and no means, because that's what I'm doing. If you would rather do left and right, speak now or forever hold your pee. We're going to do pendulums. I've never used this as a pendulum. It's a necklace with a super cute story. Not going to tell it again. Watch the replay. All right. To my brand new ice cream pendulum, we are asking yes or no, this or that, left or right. Think of your own path. Okay? So, whether you're doing yes and no, this or that, or left and right, I'm going to just stick with yes and no, but you'll know which side. If you have more complex questions, you can ask them. Okay? You don't have to necessarily write them down, but do not put your questions in the chat. Why are you bringing that up right now? Oh, because you're asking your pendulum questions. Don't say them out loud, but yeah, she's getting great reviews all across the board. Don't even worry about it. We love Scorpios, so it's a no-brainer. We're asking yes or no questions. Don't put them in the chat. Bestie, you're embarrassing me. No, just kidding. That was like, don't waste your questions on that. Like, of course. But also, what if I said no? What a dick move on your part. That's like proposing to someone very publicly and forcing them to say yes. Like, what? You're lucky she is a down-ass Scorpio or whatever. You know what I mean? Well, chill. Okay. Yeah, it's true. We like stalled for the last 30 minutes trying to do this. All right, so are we ready? Focus on your questions. Don't say them out loud. You don't have to write them down. Just focus. We're going one at a time anyway. Ask your yes or no questions. Pendulum. Ask yes or yes or no. Yes or no. Wow. It's like, kind of seemed like it was going to be no, and then it went to a maybe, and it was a yes. So if that was kind of I don't always ask questions, but tonight I was like, fuck it, I do have some questions I want answered. The first one was a little abstract. I wanted a yes or no, like I wanted to know, and I think that sometimes things can be confusing and have more than one answer, and be complicated and change over time and seem one way but really are another. That's why when I first looked at the pendulum, it almost seemed like it was spinning. So this way is yes and this way is no. It's very weird. Sometimes I get them mixed up when you see it spin too long, but I always know which one it is because it's like, okay, yes, no. So it looked like it was no, and then it was side by side is what I would call maybe, and then it started spinning into the rotation of yes. So, if your question was about a person, they're most likely putting on a front, or they've changed their mind. Something to that effect. Okay. Next question. Okay. Yep. That's a yes. I knew the answer kind of when I was asking the question. For some of you, wow, I just feel like I move my arm a lot. once I said clear yes, it started to, it was weird. I wasn't, was I, maybe I was moving my arm. I don't know. I usually like to, this one's kind of long. I wanted you guys to be able to see it. But, it was like once I said a clear yes, it started to get disoriented. So there might be some secrecy in regards to this question. Like, for example, if this is about a job and it's a job you want or a job you don't know if you should stay at, it's like whatever, yes, sure, but there is a reason. There's some kind of secret. Like if this is the hiring process, it's like that's because somebody's about to get fired, or if you feel like you should leave, you might be getting laid off. Like, yes, because there's something secretive going on. So, like, is a position available? Yeah, but no one knows. That's why I'm like, do not hesitate. If there's a job you want or a company you're looking at, apply right fucking now. It's Virgo season. They are ready to sit down and look at their books and check their numbers and review their employees. It's Virgo season. September 1st, it should be your deadline. And I know it's like the 30th right now, maybe even later than that. Oh man, I think it might already be the 31st in some places. You know what I'm saying? But September 1st, you should have your shit ready to send it out. It's the beginning of the month and it's the last quarter. So now is the time. Don't wait for a job opening. You're overthinking it. You gotta do it now. It's like a clear yes, but it's only clear to you because it's your vision and your destiny. Third question. These are cool. I like this. Okay. And I'm getting all the answers that I not only wanted, but expected. So that's cool too. Next question. This one's very still. It's like a very soft yes. It's like a leaning towards yes. Not a fuck yeah, just a mild yes. And could change. It's almost as if going through the motions. It's like when it sways this way, it's a yes. When it goes this way, it's I don't know. And then it's back over here, okay, yes. But then no, God, no. And kind of like that. As long as things stay good, it's a yes. If things start to go bad, it's a no. So, like, think of that in terms of a person. Is that really the direction you want to go in? If it's like they're there when it's good, or like they're there but they're cautious, like, it's maybe not necessarily the best energy to be in, right? Was that 3 questions? I'm going to do 2 more, and then I might have to take another quick break, y'all. This shit's driving me nuts. All right. This is half because I'm focused and concentrating, half because I don't want my nose to do the thing where it just like drips. Okay, ready? Well, maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Y'all, we're doing 4. There's 4 views. 4. I'm sorry. BRB. Okay, weird facts and talents nobody asked for or wants. I can swallow an obscene amount of pills without any water. I have been able to do that since I was a child. I don't know why. I think I love a challenge. It's a little sooty, you know. I need another one every 4 hours, right? I made that up. I don't even have the box, but I trust it. I trust it. Hell yeah, fucking right. Okay, I fucking hate Drake if that's his song, but Lil Wayne's cool. Anyways, should we do one more? Should we do one more? I don't even know how I had this on. Yeah, that seems... That's good. Okay. Yes or no question? Ooh. It's yes, but my pendulum's crooked. So it's a yes, but it's kind of a sketchy yes. Let's do it one more time. Same question. We want one clearer answer. Wow, it seems still kind of... Maybe it's not. That's weird. It was the first time. All right. Third time's a charm. It's weird because it was like the break, so I feel like maybe I shouldn't have asked. But okay, right? It's a little bit like, what? Same question. We are asking for the fucking last time. Especially if somebody's on their third strike. We are asking one more time. One more time, same question. Yes. It's funny because I was hearing no in my head, but the pendulum was yes. Hello, Cheeto. The pendulum said yes, but I heard no. Someone might be... Once again, so if this is a person, someone's keeping a secret from somebody kind of energy across the board. Like in every question of something a little bit off, something secretive, something crooked, etc., etc. But if it's more like about a job, it's that same energy where there's some kind of weird secret, they're not telling you everything, like something's going on behind the scenes, but it doesn't sound like a good thing. It sounds like whoever's involved might be struggling. It does sound like drama. Are you a Pisces too? Because I think that's the reason people don't fuck with Pisces, by the way. I don't mean to go back to the roast of Pisces, but for fuck's sake, y'all are so goddamn dramatic. I have never, ever experienced as much drama as when there is a Pisces around. I swear to God. It's like, oh my God, I am into the theater. I am a fucking certified thespian. Okay, I'm an actor. But, oh, happy birthday. Goddamn, Pisces are dramatic. Start drama and then be like, oh my God, there's literally so much drama in my life. It's crazy. And it's like, you started the drama. You went out of your way to make drama. You created drama. You are dramatic. You handled things dramatically. Something always happening because you do it to yourself. It's the way you that just keep swimming, pop in, pop out, like that shit causes drama. While you're coming back up in people's lives, they're over it, that kind of energy. Or like, you're meddling. You're big fucking gossips. Well, I heard. Okay, I am apparently no longer dealing with a flaky ass, pussy ass, scared ass Pisces, and I don't give a fuck. Because honestly, you can only care so much. You can only try so hard. And then, of course, once you stop, Pisces is like, oh, whoa. Hey, Geo. Oh, yeah, Geo. So dumb. Hi, sweetie. We were talking about Sagittarian energy being fucking pretty righteous, actually, like rad. And hating on Pisces. I'm doing okay here, I would say. Like, it's, finally affiliate. Um, that's cool. Am I banking? Absolutely never in my life. Duh. It's part of the cycle. But other than that, it's been so fun. It's been so fun being on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would not be this far without you, King. That is just facts. Um, we were just playing with his pendulum. It's kind of cool. Like talk to somebody's dead grandma or something. Also kind of cool. Getting my ass kicked by allergies or something. I say or something because it seems like the allergy meds that I'm taking aren't really doing much for me. Don't like that. Thank God I'm just isolated pretty much all day, every day. It's actually for the best. Yeah, dude. Okay, maybe it is allergies. And they're just like, because it's that transitional phase in the year where, like, it's not quite. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. The thing is, I don't really, nobody's getting anything for that, but I appreciate y'all supporting me. I don't really even know what an emo is or how to make them or what the fuck, but thank you for subscribing and hopefully there will be some kind of benefits for you at some point. Thank you. I complain about feeling unsupported a lot, and many of my friends have showed a lot of support on my Twitch. And that's how you know they're real ones, and they're all mutables sons. So, wow, we're friends now. It's because I said mutable sons, right? Oh my God, a hype train is close. I don't know what that means, but that's so cool. Y'all, thank you. Thank you. Let's toast. This is just coffee, but a toast to you, my good friends. My last jam of coffee there. Delightful, really. Of London. Can't be in love if it's plastic. To live on my own just seems tragic. Racing around when the day comes. You thought it was gone, but it was brought. So get here in time. That's the wrong. When that day comes, it's Snuffbox, I think. I don't even know. Y'all, how do we handle this situation? Do I just take an ad break every time I need to blow my nose? Because you guys, give me like 1 second. I'm gonna figure. Ill. Ill. I ill. And y'all are so lame. Here's the thing. I am in the mood to do this right now. So even though like that was kind of disgusting, we were in crisis mode. Is it weird if I just like use a tissue while I'm streaming instead of being like, oh no, let me take a break? Like, is that, I feel okay. That's the thing. I'm just dripping, dog. Like, I don't give a fuck. I deal with migraines for like most of my life. You know, like just most of the time I got a migraine. So this shit is nothing to me. I don't feel that bad. I'm just kind of gross and drippy. Like, is that rude? Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. You know what I mean? So like, is that like too real? Honestly, the most disgusting of human experiences are what bind us because everything else is up to too many variables to have a true common bond amongst all humans. But our bodily functions, that's something we all experience. It's like the only thing that binds us as humans, and even to animals. Do all animals sneeze or just some? Holy. Huh. Huh. Like, do fishes sneeze? There's so many reasons to sneeze, but if you have no allergies, do you sneeze? Like, if an animal doesn't have a nose, can it sneeze? Like, do birds sneeze? Do all animals sneeze? Somebody ask that cancer kid on TikTok. I don't know his name or his handle. It's Zoo Books, Animal Facts. He's cancer. That's all I remember. Cats and dogs and stuff do, right? Most, that's tough. Other breeds of cats, dogs, monkeys, anything with like a nose and a mouth. What about an anteater? Does it sneeze? And it like achoo, but it's like something like how long does it take an anteater to sneeze if it's got something that has to travel all the way up its nose? And if it has that long of a filter, do you think anything could even trigger a sneeze? Like, are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? Get the zoo book on sneezing. We need the zoo book on sneezing. What is this? Should I just look it up and see if somebody already has the answer? Exactly. Exactly. You think an elephant is weak enough to fucking sneeze? Maybe. They're little babies. They're like the Pisces of the animal kingdom. Oh my god. Sahara-dwelling animals as the zodiac. Elephant goes to Pisces because my Pisces cousin, one of my favorite Pisces of all time, she's obsessed with elephants, and she always has been, and it started with fucking Babar, and she thought she was in Babar. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyways, Pisces are elephants. Who's the scaredy cat of the zodiac? Who's the zebra? Okay, chill out. We'll get there. Do you think Taurus is the hippo? Where it's like, they really aren't even like bloodthirsty, but they might kill you anyways. Healthy eaters, but also kind of disgusting. Underrated, most powerful in the zodiac. That being said, I think I have to give Aries rhinoceros. Hard-headed, seems really tough, kind of isn't, can't see shit even when it's right in front of their face. But that sounds like an Aries to me. Okay, get this, y'all. Apparently all you need to sneeze is lungs. It's not about the nose and mouth. I'm a fucking idiot, okay? And not a scientist, not a biologist. Oh well. All animals from humans to dogs, elephants, horses, tigers, bears, and birds sneeze. But aquatic animals cannot sneeze as they don't have lungs. This is from scienceabc.com via a Google search. So apparently birds can sneeze, and I can't. That would probably be the cutest thing that you could ever see in the world. And what would it sound like? A little tweet? Yeah, apparently, according to scienceabc.com, maybe we should verify that website. Do we even trust Google anymore? I don't know. Do all species sneeze? From humans, dogs, cats, to rabbits, and rats, just about any creature you can think of. Mammals, birds, and reptiles? all sneeze. Because sneezing is a way of clearing the respiratory tract of dust, mucus, and other obstructions. So even reptiles be sneezing. Little bearded dragons in there like, oh, that's the cutest thing. Can geckos sneeze? Probably. Okay, it didn't say amphibians though. Is a gecko an Yeah. Okay, can geckos sneeze? This is the cutest thing ever right now. Oh my god, yeah, there's even a list of 10 reasons they could sneeze. Reptilehero.com. That's a hero I can believe in. Particles and dust, allergens, inappropriate hides, humidity, temperature, poor air circulation, changes in the environment, means of communication, respiratory infection, or just no apparent reason. See what I'm saying, guys? I don't want to have to just like cut to commercial every time I just have a drip. Do bats hiccup? Is that our next question? Or do you know that already? Wow. Oh my god, yeah, they definitely hiccup. It's like 1,000 videos of bats hiccuping because bats are literally so cute. No, it's not bad. It's literally, okay, that's the thing. It's kind of like fall cleanup right now where I probably did kick up a bunch of dust. I got my air filter, it was off, and then we turned it on again after a couple days because we didn't even realize it wasn't on. So it's probably, it's like a house allergen more than like the seasonal pollen allergen where, yeah, I'm probably fucking full of dust right now. However, if this is more of like a cold or something, then I'm gonna just get progressively worse. That's why I'm like, no, y'all, I cannot let a little drip stop me when I might be out for the next 3 days. Like, we'll just have to see how it goes when I wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? So we're gonna ride it out. We're gonna tough it out. Do you guys want to look up more animal facts or talk about this castle analogy or do tarot cards? Like, what's on the agenda, y'all? By the way, my look is college student. How'd I do? Liberal college student? I wouldn't really align with liberal, but I'm also not a college student. Liberal university student? It's like my protest. Okay, right. But I'm still in college and I own my bookstore like a decade from now, right? I'm going to school to be a librarian, maybe, but it's like all environmental. This is my protest days, my jam band phase, right? Got my rainbow socks on just because I want to explore my sexuality. You know, pre-bookstore days, right? Did I nail the look? I did like this cool like poetic injustice. You can't see any. It's really bad. It's kind of like hilariously bad what I did to my face today. But I love that because honestly, Twitch has allowed me to be this sit-down comedian I've always wanted to be. I don't even have to stand up to tell jokes anymore. Also, I lit an incense. I feel like an hour ago. Maybe it could not have been an hour ago. It's still burning. I'm very impressed with the burn time on that. I feel like maybe time is just moving really slow, or would that be moving fast? If I think more time has elapsed than has actually elapsed, does that mean time is moving slow or fast? If I think more time has passed than has actually passed, time's moving slow because it's not keeping up with my circadian rhythm, so to speak. Is that how that would work? That it's slow? That's why I always find it funny that people are like, oh man, life is short. Life is quick, fast. You know, live fast, die young. Like, man, what living are y'all doing? This shit is forever, dog. This shit is literally infinite. Like, It's not, because we all die, and I totally get that and accept death. But this shit is long as fuck. Just because you're not promised all those years, are y'all not making the best of every moment? Like, are you just giving away all your time? Well, busyness isn't the same as like, right? Like, I don't know. Life is so long. People are like, oh man, the last 10 years went by in a flash. I'm like, a flash, dude? Like, first of all, it does seem like it was yesterday, but also it feels like 25,000 years ago. What are you talking about? Goes by in a flash. I feel like a decade, easily 100 years. Easily 100 years have passed. Like, I don't know what planet I'm from, but the last 10 years, so much has happened and so much has changed. And it's just like, I don't know. But maybe it's because I don't care about age, right? I'm as old as hit to death in the future head now. And for some people, that's when they start to freak out. They're like, oh my God. I'm like, my youth. Oh, my youth. What? I'm gonna stay young forever, dude. Like, that's so weird. Who cares when you die? Or that you die? It should never stop you from feeling so alive in every waking moment of the day that you actually want to be here, instead of feeling like you're in an endless days of pain and work and easy for me to stay because I have a very alternative lifestyle, so to speak. But this disability, the PMTT just kind of like forces me into that. Oh yeah, you can't. That sounds like OCD kind of. I like definitely could be really paranoid at times and get those kind of like obsessive anxiety thoughts, but you can't really think about that, because the more you think about it, the more you like won't even care, in a sense. Not really, but like, yeah, embrace the now. Man, I hate that corny ass song, but I was talking about the other one today, or the Castle title. Um, it's like the whole thing is like, you know, life goes fast, it's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun don't go down, it's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. God, I remember when that song meant something to me. That's a cute phase in life. That also feels like a fucking eternity ago. So, once again, I just feel like time is so slow. Is it just me? I think I am the only one. Comes being a time traveler, I guess. But also, all my memories feel so fresh that it feels like no time actually passed, and I'm simultaneously living all of my life at once, which has its own complications, to be honest. So, are we going to continue to talk like time conspiracies, or are we going tarot? Are we going to roast more zodiac signs, or read people's charts, or minds? Y'all, everybody think of a color right now. Think of a color. It's blue. Your first thought was blue. Then you were like, no, green. Blue's too obvious. Then you're like, no, fuck it. She'll know green because I'm looking at her green screen. I want to stick with blue. I don't know. I don't know. Can I read minds? I'm not sure. Sometimes I think people are reading my mind, but that's like a synchronization with the universe, right? It's just like a sense of alignment, um, to feel like you're so interconnected that people. Okay, see, no, probably can't read people's minds, but you're not the only one here. Somebody maybe was thinking blue. I'm blue. Okay, peak bisexual culture. Maybe not necessarily bisexual, just gay. Oh, that is funny, but you're a Pisces, so predictable. Gay culture in general. As a bisexual, I feel like vibes. But growing up in the 90s and that song, I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die, right? And everybody had the speculation about the da ba dee da ba die part. And like, stop. You know what I'm talking about already? And it was like, If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. But then, like, all the gays, even the closeted baby gays like me at the time, because I was not that old when that song came out, it was like, I'm in need of a guy, I'm in need of a guy, I'm in need of a guy. Because, you know, they're all about, like, this subconscious underlying satanic text of a song, right? So it was like, choose your path. You feed the straight wolf or the gay wolf, right? So yeah, it's my favorite thing. I was working on the album that I put out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, do you think I could do like an a cappella doo-wop punk version of this song? And he was like, you mean like that song? Bop. Like, no, doo-wop. It was very cute. And then I was like, wait, is Mbop technically a doo-wop song? Is Mbop doo-wop? Because I feel like you can't even call yourself Mbop and not be doo-wop. It's the same. Bop, 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 you know? Like that's doo-wop, right? Is Mbop doo-wop? Fight me. Bitch, fucking fight me. I've said bitch so many times tonight. I have said bitch more tonight than I have in the past probably 6 months. That's maybe not true, but I have been trying to work on it. Not say that so much. Wow. These are definitely some high in the shower thoughts. You know? Wow. You guys ever stumble upon? Crazy. Crazy. Anyways, what's goody, y'all? Do we want to do anything? Are you really just listening to me ramble? Maybe you just are like, yeah, I'm tuned in. That's fine, too. You even got a lot to kick it. So, yeah, I like to clean my hands every time. Oh, I love you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, cool. So nobody cares. I can just sit here and talk. Or maybe I will just go. Everybody's ready for bed. Just kidding. We're trying to do some tarot cards. I love you, by the way. Yes. Good night. Appreciate it. Casey Jones comes to mind. I'll just sing to you guys. Everybody's just going to sleep. I'll just sing you to sleep. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Let's fucking call it. Maybe I'll be back later tomorrow. I love you. Yeah, this is my job, so kudos. Maybe we'll talk to Grandma another time. And I'm also always available for personal readings if anybody ever wants one. I might even end the stream, take a quick break, and then come back and do some tarot cards if anybody is interested in these. This whole 2-hour chunk has just been me babbling and roasting Pisces, so no need to start from the beginning. There was no tarot. But yeah, I guess if you follow, I know. Don't stay up because I'm doing tarot. I do tarot all the time. You can watch a different reading. But yeah, I mean, we were just shooting the shit this whole time. So maybe I'll take 5, reconvene, reconnect, and then do some of these cards before I go to bed. They have been sitting out for days, but I was like, you know what? I just feel like it needs to be its own message, and being 2 hours into me just rambling and talking mostly conspiracy theories is just not the setup for the Cosmic Initiation deck. So, since everybody's going to bed anyway, let's just call it on this weird ass, whatever this was. And in a few minutes, I'm going to start fresh and do some real tarot, okay? Remember, the reason it can't be rebuilt is because it has to be remade. Thank you. I did too. I have fun doing this. I get a little self-conscious because, again, I can't fathom anybody wanting to listen to me talk for like 2 hours straight, not have like the incentive of some other outside source. But I can talk for over 2 hours straight, no problem. I, in fact, kind of love it. Don't mind at all. like I said, I'm not against socializing. I just don't do it often. This is a great way to kind of like get it all out of me. And then I can isolate myself as much as I want to. I love that. Um, there was a brief moment I tried a podcast, but a one man podcast with like a very vague topic is not where it's at, especially when you're trying to not be on the big dudes like Anchor or Spotify and shit. I'm avoiding Apple. Like, damn, okay, nobody's listening to podcasts on Bandcamp. That's just so dumb. Um, so I don't mind having like not episodes, but whatever, streams where I'm not doing tarot and just talking, because you might still get some gems out of it. And man, I ramble like a bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna call this one. Thank you all for tuning in. If you hop back on, you can get your messages as you fall asleep. If not, I don't give a fuck. Leave, come back another time. Whatever, have a great shift tomorrow. It's already fucking Wednesday, dude. The work week going by just so politely, okay? And Labor Day is coming up around the corner. Maybe it's even Monday, so maybe it's next Monday, my bad. Love you. Good night and good luck. And we are going to roll out with an ad, just one, okay? And I'll be back soon with some actual tarot. Mwah, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you all for the new follows and subs. I appreciate it so much because I love what I do. And I'm glad that you do too. Mwah.